Peace, family. Greetings in legacy, purpose, and truth. Welcome back to the space where we unravel the programming of white supremacy, racism, and identity. Not to condemn, but to uncover, reimagine, and reclaim. This series is not for the faint of heart. It's for the bold, the curious, the awakened, and the ready. Together, we're remembering who we were before they told us who to be. Let's get into it. I am continuing this vital conversation on white supremacy, racism, and identity reimagined with part 5, racism through the lens of programming and the law of attraction. Let's get something straight right now. Nothing about this world, the way it's set up, is accidental. The use of the labels white and quote unquote black was intentional by design, a deliberate system meant to divide, dehumanize, and dominate. As Eric Williams, the first Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, once said, racism was the consequence of slavery, not the cause of it. Sit with that. The system needed a justification for the brutality, for enslaving, torturing, and profiting off human lives. So what did they do? They used psychology, propaganda, and the dangerous invention of the other. They took the most obvious superficial trait, skin tone, and built a whole twisted system of good and evil around it. If your skin was pale, you were taught you were pure, angelic, trustworthy, honorable. If your skin was brown or dark, you were deemed savage, dangerous, lazy, less than human. That is programming. This entire race construct, this quote unquote white versus quote unquote black lie, is about ensuring that wealth and power remain concentrated in the hands of a chosen few. And they've passed the programming down through generations. And here's the kicker, we're still reinforcing it. Every time we call ourselves Black, every time we allow someone to call themselves white, we're invoking the very system that was designed to dehumanize us and lie to them. Through the law of attraction, what we say, think, and repeat becomes our reality. So as long as we continue using their labels, we continue feeding their lies and their system. We can protest, tear down statues, rename cereal boxes, but that's just putting fresh paint on a rotting foundation. It doesn't shift the deep internal programming. And whether it's conscious or unconscious, the effects are real. The harm is generational. So what do? We reclaim our power by reclaiming our language. We define ourselves based on who we are, where we're from, and what we believe, not by arbitrary color codes assigned by colonizers. We reject the labels meant to confine us and replace them with truth. I am brown, melanated, pigmented, Caribbean, West African, Igbo, a daughter of the soil and the sea. And yes, this system wasn't just built on racism. It was built on classism and caste, designed to create a permanent underclass where one group gets a few breadcrumbs more than the next, while all are kept down. But that's a conversation for another day. For now, hear me loud. If we must classify, let's be real. Pale, or melanated. Let's start saying who we are with pride. Let's stop repeating the lies that enslave us with our own mouth. It starts with us. It starts with words. Let's deprogram ourselves and speak ourselves into liberation. See you in the next video, where we'll continue going deeper. This isn't just a conversation, it's a return to truth. This conversation doesn't end here. It lives on in how we speak, how we define ourselves, how we raise our children, and how we move through this world. If something in your spirit stirred, good. That means you're waking up. Keep going. Keep questioning. Keep remembering. I'll see you in the next video where we go even deeper. Stay rooted, stay melanated, stay free.